Hey, it's Crystal Haynes. Welcome back to my channel. If you want to learn how to make a super simple tassel that you can attach to your bag or use as a keychain holder, stick around, I'll show you how. Right, so we're going to start off with some supplies. I have my quilting ruler here, and then we're going to use a rotary cutter to get those strips nice and straight on the vinyl. And we're going to use a pen. I'm using blue today. I'm going to use a piece of vinyl that is 3.5 by 6 inches. Then I'm going to use some tassel caps, and I got these from Hobby Lobby. They were 2 for $3.50, but I got them on sale half off, so I bought a bunch of them, and I'll link these in the description box below. And we have our handy dandy screwdriver set that I got from Dollar Tree. Again, don't sleep on Dollar Tree. This is going to help us screw the screws in the tassel cap. And then we're going to use our awl, which is going to help us poke a hole where the screws go to make it go in a lot more smoother. We're going to take that piece of vinyl and measure off 1 inch at the very top. And we're just going to draw a line at the 1 inch mark so that we can separate those two sections. And I did 1 inch because the cap of the tassel is 1 inch. And we put it in there, we don't want any stray edges in there. So that's what it looks like. And then we are going to take our ruler and we're gonna measure out about 1/8 of an inch for the actual fringes that come in the tassel. So what you can do is take your pen and you can draw lines 1/8 of an inch apart from each other. So you'll do lines 1/8 of an inch apart from each other to create the fringes in the tassel. And you can draw it all the way down the length of the piece of vinyl. And I'm just going to take the rotary cutter and actually cut on those lines. And since I've been doing it for a while, I can kind of eyeball 1/8 of an inch and go all the way down the length of the vinyl. This is what we have so far. It's coming along nicely. So let's keep going, and I'm going to speed up the footage. We are all done, and this is what it looks like. All nice. The fringes look all even. A little shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. And on to the next step. So we'll take our tassel cap here, and then we're gonna have the screws that go along with the tassel cap. So from here, we're almost done. It's pretty simple, the next step. What we can do with a piece of vinyl that we've cut, you can take some heavy duty glue, maybe some E6000, some cement, some Gorilla Glue, to put in that 1 inch strip for some extra security. But it's okay if you don't have that. I can show you how to do it without that. What you're gonna do is basically just roll this strip of vinyl up. And let me get this at an angle where you can see it properly. You're just gonna roll it like you would a burrito, a really small burrito or a taquito. You're just gonna roll it all the way down the entire length of the vinyl, making sure just keep it smooth, keep it as even as possible so it doesn't roll, unevenly, and just roll it all the way down. Take as much time as you need. It should look just like this when you're finished rolling the piece of vinyl. And from here, you're gonna take it and put it inside the cap. And I like to take that exposed edge, you really do need to glue that, but you can take it, I turn that around, I stick it inside the cap, just like that. And this is where we would take the awl that we had and use the point to poke a hole where the screws are supposed to go to give clearance for the screws to just screw right in and slide on in. Instead of the awl, once I finish poking the hole with this, I'm gonna take the mini screwdrivers that I actually have, and I'm gonna use those. Yeah, this right here is like the key. And I'm gonna poke those into the holes where the screwdrivers go. And that makes it so much easier because they go right through and the screws will screw right in perfectly with ease and no problem. Now that we're done, you're just gonna pick up a screw and you're gonna place it inside of the hole and you're just gonna screw it in. And you're gonna do this to both of them until they lay flat against the tassel cap. Once you've done that, we are done. Make sure they're secure in there. Don't screw it too tight because you don't want to strip the screw, but we are done. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at 15 and 15.